the first time in a long while, I didn't start the engine. There was a time I'd count the exits before I ever sat down. Always halfway out the doorway, never long enough in town. I wore freedom like a lucky jacket, worn thin around the seams, filled the silence with directions, and called that chasing dreams. I kept old roads inside my pockets, old sunsets in my head, believing if I stayed too long I'd become somebody else instead. Then one evening you poured 2 cups of coffee without asking if I'd go. You said you don't always have to decide. Sometimes you can just stay and see. And somehow that felt impossible. If I don't leave tonight, will the morning still arrive? Will these old restless hands remember how to hold instead of drive? If I don't leave tonight, will the world still turn around? Because somewhere in your quiet I hear a different sound. Stay a while, stay a while, stay a while. We talked about familiar places like they weren't something to escape. Kitchen lights and open windows, and letting ordinary stay. You said maybe home isn't forever, maybe it's just where you exhale. I smiled, because nobody had ever made stillness sound alive. The electric guitar drifted softly, bass moved slowly underneath, and suddenly all my old reasons started losing their way. Maybe freedom isn't distance, maybe peace isn't control. Maybe I kept leaving because staying felt too close. If I don't leave tonight, will the morning still arrive? Will these old restless hands remember how to hold instead of drive? If I don't leave tonight, will the world still turn around? Because somewhere in your quiet I hear a different sound. Stay a while, stay a while, stay a while. Pedal steel enters wide and warm, long gliding notes across the sky, like evening opening into morning. I thought movement kept me honest, I thought roads kept me free. But roads don't know your stories, roads don't wait, roads don't see. People do, and maybe that's what scared me most. If I don't leave tonight, confuse peace with fear. Stay a while, stay a while, stay a while. For years I thought leaving was courage. Tonight I'm not so sure. I always thought the road would notice if I stopped. I left so often it became a language. Half-packed bags and quiet exits. Every goodbye sounded temporary. Every return felt unfinished. I memorized the shape of highways and the names of towns at night, convinced that somewhere farther west everything would finally feel right. I kept old motel keys in the console, old maps with folded seams, thinking movement meant becoming something bigger than me. Then one evening you looked over and asked, if tomorrow didn't ask you to leave, would you know how to stay? And suddenly the room got quiet. The road doesn't miss me back, no matter how far I drive, no matter how many sunsets disappear into the night. The road doesn't miss me back, but maybe that's okay, because for the first time there's something here that makes me wanna stay. Talked about ordinary evenings like they were worth protecting. Dinner plates and open windows and songs without endings. You said, maybe people don't need forever, maybe they just need one reason. I smiled because somehow that sounded enough. Strings entered quietly, pedal steel stretched across the room, and suddenly every old direction felt softer than before. Maybe freedom isn't distance, maybe peace is an escape. Maybe all these years I kept moving because nobody asked me to stay. The road doesn't miss me back, no matter how far I drive, no matter how many sunsets disappear into the night. The road doesn't miss me back, but maybe that's okay, because for the first time there's something here that makes me wanna stay. Stay. I thought leaving meant courage, I thought distance meant control. But roads don't remember birthdays, roads don't know your stories, roads don't wait people do. And maybe that's what I've been looking for. All along the road doesn't miss me back, and maybe it never did. Maybe roads are meant for moving, not for where you live. The road doesn't miss me back, but tonight I finally see home isn't where you stop driving. It's where somebody waits for you. Waits for you. Waits for you. Waits for you. Electric guitar. Electric guitar. Rhythmic silence. I still love the road. I just don't belong to it anymore. Funny how the road gets quieter when you finally know where to go. I spent years talking to highways like they knew me better than people did. Every mile became another answer. Every answer turned into leaving again. I kept old maps folded in the glove box, names written in fading ink, convinced that if I kept moving, I'd never have to think. I learned to sleep with one eye open, learned to travel light and fast, like staying too long somewhere. Would ask me things I couldn't ask. Then one evening through a half-open doorway, you looked up and smiled. You said, "You always sound like you're saying goodbye. Do you ever stay long enough to say hello?" And suddenly I couldn't laugh. Leave the porch light on if I end up driving late. Leave the window cracked a little, leave some room for being late. Leave the porch light on if these old roads take their time, because after all this running, I still hope you'll leave a light for mine. Leave it on. Leave it on. Leave it on. You talked about ordinary evenings like they carried their own kind of grace. Records turning in the background, and not needing another place. You said, maybe people aren't lost, maybe they're just tired of pretending they aren't. I looked down because somehow that felt true. softly, bass moved underneath the room, and suddenly all my old directions didn't feel so urgent. Maybe freedom isn't distance, maybe peace isn't an escape, or maybe some people leave too often, 'cause being known feels dangerous. Leave the porch light on if I end up driving late. Leave the window cracked a little, leave some room for being late. Leave the porch light on if these old roads take their time, because after all this running, I still hope you'll leave a light for mine. Leave it on. Leave it on. Leave it on. Pedal steel enters slowly, long gliding notes across the horizon. The room opens wider, like memory becoming home. I thought the road was freedom, 'cause roads don't ask who you are. Roads don't remember mistakes. Roads don't ask you to stay, but people do. And maybe that's why this feels harder and better at the same time. Like headlights moving through evening rain. Leave the porch light on. I don't know when I'll arrive, but for the first time in forever, I'm not trying to outrun life. Leave the porch light on, and if tomorrow comes too soon, tell it I'm already where I need to be, standing here with you. With you. With you. With you. With you. Funny how the road gets quieter when you finally know where to go. Funny how the road gets quieter when you finally know where to go. I spent years talking to highways like they knew me better than people did. Every mile became another answer. Every answer turned into leaving again. I kept old maps folded in the glove box, the names written in fading ink, convinced that if I kept moving, I'd never have to think. I learned to sleep with one eye open, learned to travel light and fast, like staying too long somewhere would ask me things I couldn't. The room feels larger than the sound. Maybe not every road needs to become a story. I used used to leave before the weather changed, before people learned my name, before routines started forming, before comfort felt too safe. I told myself the road was honest, because roads don't ask for much. Just keep moving, keep your distance, don't let anybody touch. I kept old directions folded inside the lining of my coat, and every place that almost kept me turned into another note. Then one afternoon you looked at me like I didn't have to go. You said, "You always talk about tomorrow, do you ever notice today?" And somehow I couldn't answer. Where the evening slows, that's where I found you. Not in city lights, not in somewhere new. Where the evening slows and the shadows lose their edge, I stopped chasing every horizon and stayed instead. Stayed instead. You talked about ordinary moments like they carried hidden gold. Open windows, second coffees, and stories growing old. You said maybe people don't need more, maybe they need enough. I laughed because nobody had ever made enough sound beautiful. The bass moved underneath the silence, piano widened every phrase, and suddenly all my old ambitions didn't feel as loud. Maybe freedom is a movement, maybe peace is an escape. Maybe all this time I confused leaving with change. Where the evening slows, that's where I found you. Not in city lights, not in somewhere new. Where the evening slows and the shadows lose their edge, I stopped chasing every horizon and stayed instead. Stayed instead. I thought the road made me somebody, I thought distance made me wise. But roads don't tell you who you are, they only tell you where you've been. And maybe for the first time, that's enough. Where the evening slows, I don't need another sign. No more counting exits, no more trying to outrun time. Where the evening slows and the world turns gold again, I finally found a place that didn't ask who I'd been. Didn't ask who I'd been. Finger-picked guitar returns quietly. Bass holds one warm final note. Electric guitar fades into evening air. I used to think peace would feel bigger, turns out it feels like this.